So we're back, and I I didn't mean to really take a break for this long, so I'm sorry. But I figure I can kind of like talk about what's been going on. So I don't really remember how much I said in my last video. I don't really want to go and look, partly because a goal of mine is to be as authentic as possible. So I don't read from a script, which I think is pretty obvious. All I do is I just open my recording software, I hit start recording, and I just look at the screen the whole time. But basically, I've just been coming into this to say, like, I've been struggling a lot. It's not currently, it doesn't feel like a teaching struggle. It feels like a struggle that I'm creating for myself, and it doesn't feel like I'm learning anything from it. It feels like it's one of those helpless struggles. And I don't really know what to do, so I'm trying, man. It's hard. It's really hard. There's just so much going on in my life in the world, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, this break, I'm on Thanksgiving break right now, and it's been good, I'll say, but it's also been bad in so many ways. And it's gotten to the point where I think I made a video talking about your roots and your values. I think my roots and values themselves are starting to uproot and completely morph. And that's kind of scary because it's almost to the point where I'm not recognizing myself. Like I can't, like I can look in the mirror and say I recognize myself, but I can do something and think back on it and I'm like, that is not me. That's not who I am. That's not who I'm supposed to be. That's not who I'm meant to be. That's not who I'm going to be. What am I doing? And it's really tragic because struggle, I think, is a really big teacher, right? Like struggle does a lot for us. I think all of us have gone through struggle, and I think that's who shapes how we become who we are. Right? So it's like if I'm struggling with something, the complete opposite of that struggle is probably going to become a value. You know what I mean? So it's like, say I have an addiction to alcohol. I don't. I'm just using this as an example. I've never actually drank in my life. But I have an addiction to alcohol. That's a struggle. Say I flip it. Once I conquer this addiction, in this scenario, again, then it becomes more likely than not one of my values and goals in life is going to be like away from addiction, away from alcohol, and away from alcoholism. But this doesn't feel like that. I don't know how to describe it. It's really not. It doesn't feel right. Like it's I just don't feel like I'm the person I'm supposed to be. I don't feel like I'm on any sort of track, and I think I really need to focus in. But then it's like, how do I focus in? Well, right now, it kind of feels like I can't. That's all my fault. Everything I've done, like every reason I can't focus in, is my own fault. Every reason I can't pay attention, lock in, is my own fault. In the past month, maybe not month, probably, I think I've opened my Bible 3 times. I went from reading 2 to 3 times a day. So this is very not good, in my opinion. I think I should be opening it about that often. But instead, this is where I'm at. And I don't know what to do. And it's weird because it's like, I don't know if anyone else struggles with this kind of thing, or if like people in faith have any idea of what I'm saying, but it's like some people might just be like, just go open it, just go read. But it's not that simple, because the world is actively trying to pull me away from this thing that I love and cherish. And right now I'm letting it win, because nothing has, like, God has the most control over me, but I still gotta give in to God. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that at all right now, and that's where the struggle is coming from. I'm basically, by letting myself be pulled away from the word, I'm causing my own struggles. And it's very unfortunate, because I'm trying to, I want to say I'm trying, but it almost feels like I'm not. And I know I'm trying to try, but I'm failing and failing and failing and failing. I'm just doing a terrible job, and it's just not a good feeling. And so I need to remove distractions, which thankfully I think all of my distractions, I don't think I have very many of them. I think I'm creating my own distractions, so that'll make it a little bit easier. But I think another thing is, I think working out is such a big thing for me, and I haven't done it in so long. I think I need to get back into working out, because not only is that like a positive habit, it takes away so much time I could be doing things that are pulling me from the word. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's less time I can be with the word itself, but it's also less time I can be not in the word. So if I use this more minimal time that I have in the word, I think I'll be better set up. You know what I mean? I don't really know if that makes any sense, but I hope so. Man, I'm struggling. It's not like I'm struggling to want to be alive, like I'm not contemplating killing myself, but I'm not enjoying being alive because of the suffering I'm putting myself in. And I think as humans, we create so much of our own struggle. And so that's part of why this is making me so, like, hard on myself. Because I know it's not even one of those things where I have to figure out if I'm causing my own struggle. I'm causing my own struggle. It's just a matter of fact. And it's just, I don't know, man. But I'm sorry for taking as long a break as I did, because I'd say it happened because I was being distracted, and I think these videos have helped me just making them. I know I haven't made them. My hair went the oh my goodness. But I wouldn't say I'd say I've been distracted by my distractions, and I'd say just me making these videos, they've helped a lot. And so I think that's another thing, is in a way this is pulling me from my ultimate goals. So I think focusing on making these, like, not logging every day, but, like, you know what I mean? I think that would help me a lot. But thank you for watching. And if anyone really wants to hear about my struggles, leave a comment, because I'm not one to just yap without people asking. So yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry for taking such a long break, but I hope this was worth coming back to, and please stay safe. I love all y'all, and for me, it's have a good night, but have a good day, afternoon, and just be grateful for what you have, and hope your Thanksgiving was good. And yeah.